What is good, Mud? Before we get in the video, though, we got to talk about something crazy. So go ahead, look. Jesus, what is the boy eating? I told the lady that her pancakes would make the channel. Yeah, your boy been eating good, cuz. Look, that's a whole sweet potato. That's two pancakes with three eggs in between them, eating it like a sandwich type beat. And then that's cream of wheat with bannies? With bananas and blueberries on it. Chef's kiss. All right, now that I'm done fooling around, the video you're about to be watching is like my third attempt of making a video of my appreciation for you guys, because this is not my first attempt to celebrate the honey bun, as Caprio put it. We've hit 133 subscribers, bro. That's insane. Yeah, I just started, bro, and I feel like I don't even have all the equipment I really want. We'll talk more about that in a second. But, bro, one of the reasons why I know I'm moving in good light is because everything around me is crumbling. The only thing I have documented still is this picture of my backpack. But just know, and I'm probably going to forget something, the mic I used to use when I would play basketball and like try and talk to you guys. I mean, I didn't post anything for real. No, actually I did. There's a short of me saying for my third grade teacher. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you've seen it. But yeah, that mic broken. My backpack has a hole in it. What else? Oh, RIP the laptop, dude. And I knew it was coming when I was in school. Writing a 500-word little something had my laptop breathing real hard. So honestly, I'm surprised it made it this far into the channel. But there is something that I want to do for the business I've been building and for both of these channels, and I'll explain that in a second. But what you been up to, bro? I've been very, very busy trying to position myself in my business, really give myself the best opportunity for me to make this work. So I've been in the city, trying to spread my message, my idea, my thinking, and it's so unfortunate that I didn't save it, but my life has been full of whimsy recently. I know I just talked about a whole bunch of things breaking, but I know I'm doing the right thing because unfortunately I deleted the footage. But the other day, someone who was mowing the lawn, like, you know how there's, actually, let me go look it up on, I don't gotta explain that. There is a guy who was doing a job, like a landscaping job for a company, and he hopped off of his whatever the thing's called right now, I can't think. He hopped off of it, and then he 1v1 me. Like, I don't know, that was dope, bro, because that's such a bold idea to do. Because what if I was a grump, you know? Like, I'm glad that the people around me are starting, well, not starting, but feel comfortable doing, like, what's the word? They feel comfortable doing things out of spontaneity. And, like, that's what my whole purpose is, you know? That's so cool. We're about to do a whole bunch of things, bro. I mean it when I say I've won, because we're about to win. And you know another reason why I know I'm doing the right thing is because there's been a couple of haters making themselves seen. The other day, I was eating my break food, and I look up to see one of my coworkers looking at me like this. And, you know, it's like, dang, like, my fault. I ain't know me in my little corner really was going to disturb you like that, but you got it, bro. And, and because I longboard to work now, and, like, God forbid a man get a little cardio in, and he blows awesome steam after 9 hours of being rage baited. But no, I was walking, like, there's a really big hill right next to the turn into my apartment complex, and I don't ride up or down it because it's far too steep to do either. Like genuinely, it would take me 10 more minutes to go home if I did ride up it. So I just walk it. And the other day, I'm not gonna call them what they deserve to be called, but some angsty teenagers, I guess, or they could have been in college for all I know. They're just as dumb. Me minding my own business, almost at home, ready to feed my kitties and maybe make a video. They honk and say "nice ride" and like make fun of me and like throw the bird at me. My fault for using an ergonomic means of transportation. That is 1,000% on me. I'm sorry I don't have the truck that they had. You know, like they're cooler than I am. You know, I really thought this one through, and I think it's a really dope opportunity to show you what I plan to do with my business, with this, with my existence, with my message, my videos. So I'm down a lot of equipment, and honestly, it's a great thing that it happened sooner rather than later, because now I can get things. Because I mean, all the things that I mentioned that are breaking, besides the mic, and it was like $20, bro. Like I'm surprised it lasted this long. But besides the mic, everything I mentioned that has given up or started giving up on me, it's like 8 years old, something like that. That laptop, bro, it's been with me for a minute. And it was already depreciating, and you know what I'm saying. It was going through a rough ride while I was in school. So props to it for having a heart to even try to edit any of this stuff. I am officially in the market to buy a PC because I feel it'll exponentially help the growth of both of my channels, my business, and my own well-being. So I'm going to do it. And I've done it in a way that can allow you guys to help me out. Now, before I continue, I have to say this. I'm going to buy the PC regardless. All right? Before anything goes down, it is happening regardless. Right? I just spent a lot of money so far. The iPad, the fees of setting up the business, I still haven't even finished all the things I need to, and that's why I won't that's why I won't say anything specific, because it's not legally protected yet, and we know how that goes. So I will talk more about my business once I get those last couple things to really solidify myself and legally protect myself and my ideas and business from vultures. But I figured this would be a way for you guys to see where your boy's headed. So I am going to put both my PayPal and my Cash App for my business in the description and on screen at some point through this video. Just to say, hey, if you want to help your boy get that PC so that he can get back into the flow that he had planned, so be it. But I figured if I was going to ask for the help of other people to help me get that piece of equipment, there was a couple things I had to say as on top of that. So obviously, I'm going to record me buying it because that's a very big moment, and I will genuinely cherish that. But on top of that, if I'm going to ask for people to help me out, I got to help the people out, all right? Being a business owner means I have the ability to write things off for tax. And like I said, I spent a lot of money so far getting everything built and doing what I want to for this channel. I'm going to be writing a lot of things off. And I'm not a greedy man. So the money that you and I end up collecting to purchase the PC and the mouse pad, the mouse, the keyboard, and whatever else I may need that I don't even know about, because honestly, I've been on console gaming since the N64. So, yeah, bro. Original Xbox. Crazy idea. Like the Genesis. So I don't even know everything I really need for real. But that's part of the journey, bro. I'm going to figure it out, obviously. It's me, man. So I've been networking for many years, and I have good, honest people, Memphis, Tennessee, and Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I've seen a lot of struggle. I've seen a lot of crime. I've seen a lot of pain, and I know how to solve it. And so you have my word that this will also be documented and we'll have proof behind it. But once we get the money back from the write-off for the PC and all those accessories, we will be putting it back to those people and in those areas. So I have to do a lot of research on how to safely, securely, and legitimately help those places out. And it's not going to stop there. Those are just the places that I call home. And, you know, back to BIFO, you got to take care of you before you take care of others. So Memphis, Tennessee is where I'm from. People try to take that from me because I moved when I was very young. But that's still my city. That's my heart. I breathe different when I'm in Memphis. But it's not safe to be there. And that's what we're going to change. We're going to change to the safety and the image of Americans everywhere. So this is our first time doing this, so I have no idea what it looks like, but it is going to help the cities around me. And one day, I promise. I do promise very seldom, but when I promise, I mean it. One of these days, I'm going to use, whether it's revenue from YouTube or whatever it may be, or tax write-off, one of these days, I will use earned money to aid the Palestinians because they did not deserve anything that Israel and America has allowed for them to endure. Same thing with a lot of the world. Americans are generally hated worldwide, and for good reason. But that's what we're here to do. Another business goal I have for myself and what I got going on is I really want to put someone through school. I feel like that would really solidify the success of my business. And I feel like as long as I say I refuse to close my LLC down until that happens, I feel like that's a good, you know, like that means there's some work to do, man. We gotta go crazy. We gotta make a lot of videos. We gotta evolve. This is an opportunity to put your hands into something that's going, you know, like plant our seeds, bruh. We really gotta plant our seeds because I'm a black hippie, bro. I really am, and I just want peace, bruh. I've wanted peace since a very young age, but the quote-unquote elites don't care about us, bruh. So yeah, that's what your boy's been on. That's what he's been working towards. In the meantime, we'll be working on the iPad, and I don't think that's a really bad thing. Like, I feel like I can still make a good video off the iPad/phone if need be. So I'm not in any rush to grab the PC because, you know, the CODIS, not my CODIS, he is making it a lot hard for people like me, you know, people that want to change the world and make it a great place. But that's what most world leaders do. Another thing, I forgot to mention this too. Eventually, so I know I said I'm going to take care of the cities I've mentioned, and like there's a whole lot of things we got to start cleaning up. But other things I do want to get involved in as a business is I want to help the people in the Congo. I want to help the Cubans. I want to help those in Sudan. But we going to start touching the world, bro. Yeah, that's why I've been so quiet. Been doing a lot of thinking. It's been rough, but it's been a good rough. Yeah, cuz that's what your boy been on. I hope you've been on something good too. And before I leave, I've been meaning to do this. So go ahead and give me the mango at the number 1, right? We're going to go peaches number 2. Give me blueberries at the 3. I'm going to take cherries at the 4. And go ahead and give me grapes. I think that's a great top 5, personally. You don't got to give me 5. Just comment your favorite fruit. If you made it this long to the video, I appreciate you sticking with your boy. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Text your boy. Let me know what you're thinking. Also, safety measure. Safety. I totally forgot about this. Big safety measure. Now, look. If you are going to help your boy out in his purchase, if you feel skeptical about like the username or anything it may be, you are free to DM your boy through either the gaming Instagram or the fitness Instagram, and like just top it up with your boy. So that does mean I will be turning on notifications for the social medias I have, because currently they're not on. So if you feel any way or you want to directly communicate with me, please use those things. You know, like I'm truly here for the people. But yes, be wary of people trying to impose me and what I have going on, because that's just life as it is right now. It's a lot easier to take someone else's success than create your own. All right, Mud. I just finished up editing my first video on the iPad, and it is kind of tedious, but it's gonna be worth it. It's 3:15 in the morning over here in Orlando. I'm gonna go take a shower. Let me know what you think about the video. Y'all be easy. Take care of yourselves. Super excited to wake up and see what y'all think about what I got going on. Talk to y'all Sunday.